It's been more than 13 years when first proof-of-work network was launched. Blockchains are comprehensive infrastructures that are rapidly evolving. Being in crypto field, it's good to understand differences between proof-of-work and proof-of-stake. This video is going to be very amazing. Watch the entire video. Let's dive into it. The blockchain is kept secure by proof-of-work and proof-of-stake algorithms, which allow users to add new cryptocurrency transactions. However, there are some distinctions between the two. Cryptocurrency is decentralized, and in order to make transactions visible, they must first be computer verified. Proof-of-work and proof-of-stake assist users in conducting secure transactions by making it challenging and expensive for fraudsters to succeed. They require participants to demonstrate that they provided the blockchain with resources like energy, computing power, or money. The way the blockchain algorithm selects and qualifies users for adding transactions to the blockchain is the primary distinction between proof-of-work and proof-of-stake. What exactly is working proof? The proof-of-work consensus algorithm uses challenging puzzles that powerful computers used by miners must solve. Trial and error are used to find solutions to the issues. The right to add new blocks to the blockchain for transactions is granted to the first miner to solve the puzzle or cryptographic equation. The digital currency is then included in the blockchain after a miner has verified the block. Additionally, the miner is paid in coins. A proof-of-work system needs quick computers that consume a lot of energy. Transaction times may decrease as the cryptocurrency network expands because it uses so much energy and power. Because it would take a malicious actor controlling at least 51% of the network's computing power to compromise the blockchain network, it is still secure. The blockchain can fork, which occurs when the community modifies the protocol and the chain splits into two separate chains. The original's history also shifts in a new direction to avoid duplicating transaction or spending. Miners can switch to the more recent forked network or continue to support the original because they would have to allocate computing resources to both sides of the fork and support both blockchains to obtain that amount of control. It is even more challenging for a bad actor to control 51% or more. What is stake proof? Before validating transactions with proof of stake, miners promise an investment in digital currency. Miners must put up a stake with their own coins to validate blocks. Miners also display the duration of their transaction validation history. A weighted algorithm based on the stake and validation experience determines who will validate each transaction randomly. A block is verified by a miner, added to the chain, and the miner is rewarded with cryptocurrency in addition to their initial stake as payment. The miner's stake or coins could be lost if the block is not correctly verified. A further layer of security is added by requiring miners to put up a stake, which reduces their propensity to steal coins or engage in other fraud. The proof-of-stake system was created as an alternative to proof-of-work, addressing issues with scalability, energy use, and environmental impact. The significant upfront investment required to purchase a network stake is the main drawback of proof-of-stake. Due to the algorithm weight used to select the validator, those with the most money may have the most control. A validator gets a duplicate copy of their stake if a blockchain forks because there is no performance history. The validator may be able to double spend their coins if they accept both proposals on the division. What distinguishes proof of stake from proof of work? There are two critical differences between the two approaches in addition to how miners' transactions are validated: energy consumption and attack risk. Consumption of energy. When contrasting proof of stake and proof of work, the amount of electricity used is one of the biggest differences. The electricity use of cryptocurrencies is a major grievance from detractors. Because its authentication model relies on powerful computers, proof of work uses significantly more energy. For instance, the University of Cambridge calculates the Bitcoin, which uses proof of work mining, uses about 0.39% of the annual electricity used worldwide. For instance, the University of Cambridge calculates that Bitcoin, which uses proof of work mining, uses about 0.39% of the annual electricity used worldwide. The annual electricity consumption of Bitcoin mining is higher than that of Finland and Belgium combined. In the process of switching to proof of stake, the Ethereum network, according to the Ethereum Foundation, this switch will use 99.95% less energy. Because validators are selected by proof of stake rather than miners solving challenging puzzles, there is a significant reduction in energy consumption. Additionally, faster transaction times require less energy. Attack possibility. Miners must compete to solve equations with proof of work. Once a miner has obtained a blockchain block, the system depends on that miner's integrity and adherence to the rules. However, if one group of miners controls more than 50% of the market, they can stop transactions from being confirmed and commit double spending fraud by spending coins more than once. With proof of stake, miners can only validate blocks if they have a stake or security deposit. Attackers forfeit their stake if they use dishonest methods. Since it is impossible for cryptocurrency attackers to double spend or steal money without losing their original investment, there is no real incentive for them to interfere with the blockchain. Cons of providing proof of work. Proof of work is an energy-intensive method for confirming transactions. The blockchain is less environmentally friendly than other systems because the network's computer must use a lot of energy and operate frequently. Another issue that some bring up is that the blockchain is effectively controlled by a small number of mining pools due to the competition among miners for rewards. To be clear, mining pools are made up of lone miners or smaller groups of miners who are free to withdraw their hash power if they no longer concur with the direction taken by the bigger mining pool. Problems with proof of stake. Proof of primary stake's drawback is that it frequently necessitates a sizable initial investment. To become a validator, you must buy a certain amount of cryptocurrency's native token, which depends on the network size. Theoretically, to purchase a network stake, a person must be wealthy or make a sufficient income, creating an entirely rich blockchain. The problem might worsen as the market value of cryptocurrencies increases. In conclusion, which one should you select? No system is perfect, and proof of stake and proof of work both have advantages and disadvantages. Each method has advantages and disadvantages, and your opinion ultimately determines which approach is superior. Finally, there is no either or situation, and both consensus mechanisms will be present in cryptocurrencies in the long run. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.